Okay, so this is gonna be a bent over row. Here you can actually do a variety of things when it comes to supporting yourself. What you can do is use a bench. If you have a step or something, you can use that as well. Just make sure it's about mid waist high so that you can just extend your arm and support yourself. So here I'm just gonna be using a bench. This is an incline bench, it's pretty much at 45. All I'm gonna be doing is using my supporting hand on this side. So this is gonna be a bent over row, single arm, okay? So you can either use a kettlebell or you can use a dumbbell, whichever feels most comfortable to you, okay? Everybody has different strength in their hands, so it's good to have some options. So here what you wanna do before you start, so this is a back movement. This is gonna be working the lat, teres, and rear delt, okay? What you wanna do is pretend like your hand is a hook, okay? Sometimes during back movements, the bicep does like to come help a lot, and that's not the goal. We wanna make sure that we're trying to get the back working and not the bicep, because the bicep, there are different exercises that you can do for that. So here, if you're noticing that your bicep does wanna help a lot, it could be one that you're gripping too hard with your thumb. So the thumb is right attached to the bicep. If you grip too hard, your bicep's gonna wanna help out, okay? So go ahead, if you're noticing your bicep is helping, release your thumb and see how that works for you. Another thing too, it could be that you're not telling your elbow to generate the movement. So here, whenever you're doing back movements, the elbow has to start the movement in order for the back to get work. If it's not starting the movement, the arm is doing the work. So here, this is a kettlebell bent over row. So athletic stance, you wanna make sure, so the hand that's being worked, you want the opposite foot in front, just so that you have some room in between to row up, okay? So here you're gonna inhale here, get a nice stretch in the chest, exhale, or stretch in the back, inhale here, and then exhale, tell your elbow to generate the movement, pull back, and you're trying to pull everything back, okay? Inhale down, exhale, pull everything back, including the shoulder, okay? Sometimes it is very common for clients to leave their shoulder up front and they're only getting this range. If you notice, a lot of the bicep is doing work here, okay? So you've got to be able to pull the shoulder all the way back so that the back musculature can get the work, okay? So if you're using a kettlebell, it's gonna be the same thing as if you were to do a dumbbell, okay? The only difference is some people feel as if they can control the kettlebell better than the dumbbell, okay? Same positioning, athletic stance, the elbows generating the movement, inhale, exhale, pull up, okay? And if you're here, go ahead and try to squeeze your armpit here. All you're doing is contracting that back muscle more, okay? Inhale down, exhale, come back up. And if you can, keep that tabletop back. You don't want the back to be arching, okay? Want to make sure core is nice and engaged and your back is in a neutral position. So bent over rows.